What's up, Divine Feminine? It's your girl Dominique with Empathic Guidance, and I'm back with another video for you guys today. And today I'm back with y'all Sunday message for Divine Feminine. We're just doing an energy check-in, guys. Where we are in our energy, because every single week we should be progressing more and more. The things we were asked to work on, we should have started working on by now. So let's see what's going on, all right, in the surrounding energy of Divine Feminine Collective, okay? When it comes down to love, I think I'm going to do you guys two spreads because I definitely want to be fair to my Divine Feminine that's actually entering into union. Even if the collective is larger of those that are going in a new direction and embracing some new form of love, whether it's from a soulmate or, you know, a higher level soulmate, but not their twin flame. So if we have to do two spreads for love, we definitely will. But I'm going to pull some love messages at the end, okay, guys? All right, y'all like my nails? Pink for breast cancer awareness. Lulu picked these out. Y'all, she be picking out them fly nails. I'm like, yes. I love that. So, breast cancer awareness month, guys. All right. So without further ado, let's hop straight in. Holy Divine Spirit, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides, please use me as a vessel of clear, concise channel messages for the Divine Feminine Collective as it pertains to their soul's growth right now, Spirit. What's going on in the soul's growth of Divine Feminine? We keep getting nourished, guys. We got this in the Oshun reading. I want to say a couple of Wednesdays ago. It wasn't in the last one, but it was in week before last. So if you guys haven't been checking out the weekly Wednesday Oshun readings, go ahead and check that out too, because technically those are Divine Feminine readings as well, where we just check in on Woman Crush Wednesday. But we got nourished again, guys. So once again, there's a need to change the way we eat, change our water consumption, change the things that we allow in our immediate space, and tap in a little bit more. It's like these things that we being asked to do, it's not just for our looks, you know, or like external uses. These are things that are actually going to nourish your gifts, okay? So I feel like that's the reason why the Holy Divine Spirit and our spiritual team is definitely asking us to be more mindful of our diet so we can connect more to our femininity, our intuition, you know, and what it is that we need to gain from the universe. All right, so nourish is still coming out of reverse. Make sure, because we know as Divine Feminine, we have a lot of responsibility. We have to take care of everything and everyone, you know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of us are mothers, so we have to nourish our children and nurture our children, and we spend a lot of time doing that, as well as others, as well as the collective humanity and everything else. But we also have to take time to make sure that we nourish in our own soul. And you know, sometimes those things, they help in multiple ways, not just internally, but externally as well. So you'll start to notice the incline in your own physical appearance, as well as how quickly, you know what I'm saying, the mind can think, how sharp your mind can think, how easily accessible your intuition will be. So there's many reasons why the spiritual realms are asking us over and over again to make sure that we are nourishing ourselves in the best way possible. And for those of you that are already drinking alkaline water, alkalizing your bodies, and maintaining a very healthy diet to keep your chakras aligned, then we are being also asked to watch what we consume as far as what we watch. And I have been noticing that I have been tempted to click on more low vibrational content, you know, for entertainment, and I've been having to divert that. So make sure, because sometimes the things that we want to do or we feel led to do, especially when we know it's against our highest good, is people projecting that. Like, yeah, watch more, you know what I'm saying? Watch more drama-filled content instead of watching things that's going to help with your soul's growth, okay? Or entertaining people that are more drama-filled than whatever, you know what I'm saying? But it's like consumption comes in many different forms. So I feel like we're being asked to watch what it is that we're consuming, all right? Because certain things that we can consume can definitely veer us off our path or stagnate our growth as it pertains to our soul's healing, okay? All right, so something we definitely have to address because it's still kind of coming out in the reverse. All right, soul song. Soulcraft. All right, y'all. Soul song and soulcraft. Some of you guys definitely deal with music, but if not, you can be clairaudient, such as myself, and so spirit can send you a lot of messages through songs, and spirit is asking you to take more notice as it pertains to specific songs, frequencies, and things like that that are being led or you being guided to listen to. Okay, so it's saying nothing has gone wrong at the bottom of the deck, but it's also in reverse, guys. So again, a lot of us, we have to embrace the fact that everything happens for a reason. There are no coincidences. We have to stop dwelling on, you know, thinking that things are not going right when it is. Like, even things that were fated or meant to happen that didn't happen, it didn't happen because those certain people, they chose another path, okay? And they have the right to do that. So spirit is saying that no matter what has kind of dissipated in your life or vibrated out of the frequency in which you're trying to upkeep, it's still, you know, you still on your soul's journey and everything is going okay. You just have to believe that within yourself. So your consumption can even be your subconscious thoughts. Make sure that you are nourishing your mind and like rooting yourself in the right direction rather than, you know, doubting what it is that you're doing right. Especially if you feel like you losing a lot. You know what I'm saying? Losing people specifically. We keep getting that message as far as like loss and what's being perceived as a loss. Now, we have to keep in mind that there's individuals around us that can also be mourning that very same thought, feeling as if they have made a mistake, you know, feeling as if they have lost us out of their life. And, you know, people gonna go through those motions because we are in Mercury retrograde, where old things are being given a second thought so that we can have time to kind of digest what it is that we was meant to learn from that situation. And some people around you definitely may not have, but also Divine Feminine, make sure that you are on the level of understanding that it's not like, damn, you know, I feel, you know, so punished and outcasted by the universe. It seemed like everybody that brought into my life played the same games or this or that. Like, you can't look at it like that. Anybody that wasn't conducive to your energy, wasn't supportive of your growth, they were meant to leave your life, okay? The things that you have lost, count them as seeds. And know that when the harvest season comes back around, you know what I'm saying, that you will be reaping what you sow, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, take loss with great stride, knowing that spirit only takes from us what is not of our highest good, even if we don't understand it in that very moment, you know what I'm saying? So nothing has gone wrong, you know, and like I said, I don't always talk about romance, you know what I'm saying, y'all? So this can be anything. Sometimes I get caught up in the fact that I lost all my friends because it get lonely. I go out, I see girlfriends together, and make me miss having friends. But what I have to think about is the friends that I had in the past before my ascension. What was they bringing into my life? They was bringing jealousy. They was bringing gossip. Every time I had to be the one else always giving. Whether it's coming to visit them, bearing gifts, being a support system in them, letting them borrow money, letting them take my energy. And it's not about that because obviously I am a giver, so I didn't really recognize that individuals in my life was only taking of me and also stunting my growth. So I'm only using myself as an example so that you guys can understand some of the ways in which we have to stop regretting and we have to stop doubting the process, okay? All right, so let's see what else is coming in for Divine Feminine. But you could be feeling like you're not calling in anything, all right? Because I'm seeing Soul Song in reverse. And it's like, when Soul Song is in the upright, it definitely speaks to the things that you're calling in with your energy. And you may feel like you're not calling in anything, that you might be in a wait period. It might not be a whole lot of movement. And for some of us, it is a whole lot of movement. But you could be feeling like, you know, again, like I said, respect the process, guys. Like, if another lesson come into your life, take it as a test rather than a lesson. Every single thing is not for us to take on like an assignment. Some things show up again Not because the universe is trying to punish us, but the universe is literally trying to test us. Like, how much have you learned? Do you recognize this signature? Do you have the willpower to turn away anything that has already presented itself in your life as something that could be detrimental to your health, to your growth, to your confidence, to anything else that you're trying to achieve, divine feminine? All right. So again, we can't look at perceived losses as losses. We have to look at it as things that divine timing and our ascension has kind of started to move out of the way so that we can make room for things that's actually meant to stay. Okay. The universe is moving things out of the way for the things that's actually meant to stay. I think I'm going to name our reading that. All right. So what else is coming in for divine feminine collective during the Sunday morning message? Ooh. So at this time, we are being asked to focus on our creativity. Like, don't let our creativity fall to the wayside, but also creating balance in our life here. Yeah, there's a question deep within because we don't know what's next, all right? So a lot of us, you know, we are at a point where we at a loss for which direction to go in next for certain connections that may not have worked out romantically, especially for those of us that thought we was entering into something where we were meant to build a legacy, and you might have supposed to have been building a legacy with certain people, but it didn't end up working out that way. Now an alternative route is being presented, but there's this energy of the unknown here, because with deep knowing here, it's kind of like that could be the reason why some of you guys have just feel like your life is taking a turn for the left because you don't know what's next. But you have to understand that, again, you got to trust the process. Everything isn't meant for you to be known in the moment. It's meant for you to be in the moment, rather than causing yourself a lot of anxiety about thinking too much into the future and trying to have control over the outcome. Because I pulled us a pre-shuffle and I was getting serendipity in reverse. So it's like time to kind of let go and have faith, okay? Blind faith at that. And I know sometimes that can get scary, but it's like, your trust should be solid within the universe. You see what I'm saying? At this point in your journey, because every single thing else has worked out for you. All you had to do was maintain stride when it comes down to your faith and your confidence in yourself. Yes, by the book. You've been doing everything right, divine feminine. So goodness is going to come to you. Again, I keep getting that answers are going to be met, all right? So some of us can be receiving answers to some of these questions that we having with this deep knowing. Being in reverse, we could be receiving some answers that we need from some of us, from our divine masculine. Some of us, the divine masculine is definitely going to be speaking up. And for those of you that are not reconnecting with y'all's divine masculine, then the masculine is going to come into your life, or has. And you are going to be discovering that this could be the person that is being a stand-in for your divine masculine. And you're going to understand why it didn't work out with the other individual. You know, we have an opportunity to balance out the karma in this lifetime that wasn't completed in a lifetime prior to this one. But if somebody's soul is not ready for that level of healing, then they do have the opportunity to opt out. And that doesn't mean that the road ahead is going to be easy for them. But that is not where your focus should be, divine feminine. Your focus has to be on your journey and making sure that you don't make that left turn. You see what I'm saying? So by you guys playing by the book, you will only receive. Because you have more than you. A lot of you have more than you to just think about. And even if you have adult children, they are very inspired and encouraged by everything that you do. And even if you have no children at all, then you have people that look up to you even if you don't know it. And every single step that you make, you know, there could be somebody that's watching, or people that are watching that are definitely expecting you to do what's best for you. And it also inspires them to do what's best for them. Okay, so I'm not saying you have to live your life based on what people want you to do, but just keep in mind that as a divine feminine, in general, you are an inspiration to humanity. And so there is a need for you to not only continue to inspire yourself, but to continue to be an inspiration to others, because essentially that's our mission here, is to calibrate the consciousness of humanity. And the only way that we can do that is stay on the path to consciousness, right? All right, so let's go ahead and check out what it is that we need to nourish, y'all. Because, I mean, Spirit really knocking on our door, talking about nourish, 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 nourish. Okay, why is nourish in reverse here? It flew right on the floor, y'all. Nourish your gifts. Nurture your gifts. All right, because it, ooh, and then right after that, on top of Soulcraft, the Queen of Wands came out. That is so crazy. So we got the High Priestess first, which was coming out on nourishment. And so, like I was saying, us with our divine abilities, it's like that's something that we have to continue to nurture. Nurture your gifts. Consume the necessary things to keep your intuition strong and sharp. Because along the way, we are all going to face some type of battles and things, opposition that come up against our intuition and our God body to try to stop, stagnate, block, distort our intuition. You will hear a lot of readers on YouTube, you know, getting ready to deliver a very important message, and then suddenly they start coughing. Okay, it's not for us to just recognize that our throat chakra is being tampered with by people that don't want us to get the messages out. When we feel that type of energy, then it's time to consume the necessary things. Listen to the necessary frequencies. Learn the necessary yoga poses to help free that up and reactivate that. Not just acknowledge the fact that somebody fucking with my throat chakra. You know, okay, so then we know when we get off that video to, you know, hold the aquamarine. Speak some truth. Say some affirmations. Listen to some throat chakra frequencies. Do some Reiki healing to the throat chakra. But is so much importance in us nourishing our gifts and nurturing our gifts so that they can remain strong, so that we can continue to clearly see the path that we are meant to take. All right, so with this Soulcraft, I'm also getting the energy of the solar plexus, okay? The solar plexus, the sacral, and the root chakra, all right? Because it's these creative abilities and our confidence that's actually going to bring in the abundance that we so deserve, that is rightfully ours, that is our birthright, right? All right, so let's get Soul Song. Some of you guys need to start sharing your voice more. I mean, you guys could be kind of silently practicing things, but feeling like y'all not ready to share it with the world. Well, these will be the chakras that you need to align in order to regain or gain for the first time that sense of confidence to put out the work that you have been cultivating in secret, you know? Why is Soul Song here? Yeah, so some of you guys are worried about manifesting in that divine masculine or manifesting in a soulmate. You might be feeling like love has not been being called to you. I mean, love is definitely in the air, you guys, because it is fall. And when it starts to get cold, you know, you think about bonfires and you know, fireplaces and warm cocoa and, you know, hugging up to somebody that cares about you. You know, but don't get caught up in the relationships that have lost, and don't get caught up in the relationships that are being delayed, because as we stated, there's a need to recognize that nothing has gone wrong here, you know, because some of you may feel like that. It's like, okay, things have been delayed too long. You know, I want to come together. I don't feel like I'm manifesting love in my life. Well, the first thing you have to do is let go of control. You know, stop thinking about it so much, because when we obsess over things, it's saying that we don't trust the universe. And not only could our divine masculines or our counterpart in any way and shape and form that's coming into your life be causing delays by certain unexpected things that may be happening in their life, but we could be causing that by our lack of faith and our need to control the situation. When is it happening? How is it going to be? Like, sometimes you have to just use your visualization and have faith. Spirit is saying we don't need to know every single detail as to how things are going to transpire, because when we obsess over that too much, we are also contributing to the delays, all right? So a lot of you guys are fearing that it's not going to happen, especially if you, even if you are close to union, not especially, but even if you are into union, because some of you that have embraced and accepted the fact that you're not coming into union with y'all divine masculine. You guys are still worried about if you're going to ever find that true love. All right. And the need to be confident in the fact that you will is there. It's there because it's that very subconscious thought that's kind of repelling love for you, or it's causing more delays because you're sending a signal to the universe that you still have more healing and you still need to cultivate that confidence within you to recognize that you actually can attract love that will last, love that will follow through. You will attract people that will have that staying power and that will see your worth in order to want to stay around, you know, and make things grow and not just start something off with passion and allow it to end and fizzle out as quickly as it started, okay? Why is deep knowing here in reverse? Because we be feeling like we gotta know everything. So it's like it's creating mental conflict. Needing to know everything is creating a lot of inner conflict. Yes, it's like, will I have the family that I dream and I deserve of? Will I have emotional fulfillment outside of myself? Because we all know that we are our own 10th cup. But at the end of the day, as a divine feminine, we're mothers, we're wife, we're, you know, we are that nurturing energy. And it's like, we do want to know, is this story going to end happily for me as a divine feminine? You know, am I going to receive the love that I've been fighting so hard to get? You know, that I've been doing the inner work, you know, doing the self-love work, implementing that so that I can have that happy ending that I've always wanted. All right. Because a lot of us have recognized, if not, then the ones that haven't, you're coming into recognition with the fact that basically our subconscious thoughts can become our own enemy. It can become that own devil in your ear that's telling you, oh, because you haven't, you won't. And that's not true. Spirit is saving the very best for last. There's going to be many, but there can only be one, the one. And that's what we have to realize. Not everybody we cross paths with is going to be the one. The majority of those people are going to be a lesson. You know? And even ones that don't last, sometimes you got to think of it as a blessing. Not because it didn't last, but recognize the greatness that that person brought to your life before things went its separate ways. We don't always have to think about what somebody didn't do right. Sometimes let's reflect on the happiness and greatness that they did bring into our life before things went sour. Because in reality, we shouldn't have so much resentment towards exes. We shouldn't. Just as well as they know, we know that there can only be one, the one. And if that person isn't, then someone else is. And that's what needs to be recognized. And what you have to thank these people for is that along the way, each person has added something to your character so that you can become the strong, beautiful, resilient, phenomenal woman that you are today. Even if some of those lessons showed up in a negative way, they showed you how strong you were. They showed you how you can overcome obstacles, how you can transmute energy. And even greater things than that. Shoot, I mean, I know some of my exes, they taught me how to be financially responsible. They taught me how to be a go-getter. They taught me how to juggle many tasks and keep a clean house. And they might have had an iron fist and ruled with an iron fist and been strict and rigid. But at the same time, the things that I learned was necessary because they was normal, responsible, adult things that I needed to learn. You know? And like I said, you don't learn everything in your household growing up. Some things we just don't learn at home. You have to learn it from your peers, your colleagues, and the people that you interact with on a romantic level. Why is by the book here? Ooh. So yeah, like I said, you guys are going to be gaining answers from a divine masculine or from a masculine that was once in your life. Could be an Aries, Leo, Sag. But again, Yang energy is here, so a masculine is showing up. This is looking like your counterpart, guys, because we got the King and the Queen of Wands. Someone is definitely coming in. They could be expressing some like emotional disappointment that they faced, or they could be telling the truth as to why they have disappointed you time and time again when it comes down to the cup that you've offered them. But somebody want to come in with the truth, true communication. This person could be expressing some regret But with this Y here, I'm getting that soon you guys are not going to have any more questions as it pertains to this. And I feel like you're going to find out from the horse's mouth, all right? This person is ready to face you. Genuinely. They ready to face you. And for some of you, it's not to get back together. It's to give you that peace of mind. I'm not going to lie. You know, those of you that's coming into union with y'all's masculine, y'all know who y'all are. Okay, but those of you that's not, you know that this person is coming in because it's been kind of eating away at their soul a little bit. Just in a, I want to say the same way it has for you, but in a different way. You know what I'm saying? Why is Y in reverse? Somebody here just didn't realize that you was their 10 of Cups. They just didn't. They didn't see that. Not everybody awakens at the same time. And this person does want to admit that. Like, you know what? I did. I spilled over your cup. I didn't realize what you was offering me. I was battling myself. I had a lot of people in my ear. You know, that's just some of the things that some of you guys may hear, all right, in this week to come. But this person is coming with truth, all right? It's like they kind of want to undo the negativity between you guys. Y'all, somebody want to reconcile here. They do. Y'all, I'm getting reconciliation 2 times in a row, and this could be a past life soulmate, twin flame, higher level soulmate, whatever you want to call it, but I'm getting 2 cards of reconciliation. This person could be coming in wanting to celebrate something with you. They could be, wow, I'm hearing celebrating my divorce. Celebrating my divorce. Y'all, I'm not making fun of nobody, but this is the energy I'm getting. I'm getting celebrating my divorce. You know what I'm saying? Literally. Some of you, this person really does want to fight for you, okay? So we're going to pull some energy as it pertains to love, because so we can get more from this King of Wands energy. And as I stated, I do... Some of y'all meeting a new fire sign, okay? And this person is coming in and they speaking truth. Like, look, baby, you experienced a lot of disappointments when it came to love, but I'm not that. I'm coming in, I'm ready to match your fly. What's good? You know what I'm saying? So, again, I want to be fair because I know that it's groups of divine feminines and each are going through different stages. Different stages and phases, all right? But, yeah, it's looking good, guys. So, you don't have to continue to worry that, okay, I have to spread all this love, encourage all this love, promote all this love, but never have love. Okay, so what's coming in for divine feminine that are coming into union with their divine masculine? Man, these people done made up their mind to leave, and that's the reason why they're coming back around. And like I said, a lot of them are going to be bringing in gifts and admitting that they finally released and let go. They can be doing an energy cleanse, or they could have recently done some type of energy cleanse, because like I said, a lot of these divine masculines are watching you more than they would admit. All right, this person is very much clear as it pertains to coming towards you. All right, I feel like this person has been in a period of contemplation because they just needed to kind of digest what it is that they've already been through here. All right, they realized that a soulmate is a soulmate and that they did have a soulmate, but they realizing that whatever soulmate that they leaving behind, it was definitely a catalyst or somebody that they were supposed to learn from, and the contract was over here. All right, I'm also seeing, like, because of divorces, the splitting of assets, having to pay out alimony and things of that nature, a lot of your divine masculines have gotten a divorce in a recent past, but they were also trying to work on rebuilding themselves after a huge loss. You know, when you got to split everything in half and go your separate ways and even pay out to individuals, it definitely can be a struggle to get back on your feet and, you know, basically build a life that's meant for you to live, you know, singly until you do allow your divine feminine or any other counterpart into your life. All right, so this person is overcoming the odds that were keeping you guys apart, and they realizing in this time of contemplation and solitude, this divine masculine in particular, or these group of divine masculines, wow, y'all, I'm telling you, they ready for you, or they very much will be soon. Choose love, open for love. Look at the forehead kiss. This person loves you on an unconditional level. And for some of you, it was like having to be able to accept that there is a such thing as unconditional love. I don't know why I just said ting. Well, I meant to say ting. But there is a such thing as unconditional love. All right. You changed the way this person sees love. They did not see love in the most positive light before. It was always about what they can do for somebody, what they can give to somebody. And for a lot of you, that's the reason why this person had a hard time approaching you while they were trying to get their finances back together after, like I said, having to lose a substantial amount in order to release themselves from a karmic contract. But they are open to receiving love from you. And I feel like they had to open up their heart chakras because, again, a lot of these divine masculines have not experienced love at the magnitude in which you know how to share it, divine femme, okay? So at the center of this reading is you guys overcoming odds, walking off into the sunset. It don't have to be so fantastical or fantasy like, but again, you know, why not? When you truly connect with someone on a compatible level like this, then it very much is a fairy tale, all right, in reality. So once again, like I said, you have changed the way this person sees love. You know, if they was thinking about staying with the person that they was currently with, something happened that definitely set this person on their course to leaving behind whatever made them feel stuck, because a lot of them was staying out of obligation, and we already know that. But this person feels so drawn to you. And we had this discussion on our live the other day, ladies, with this come to me energy. A lot of your masculines feel so magnetized and drawn towards your energy because if you have been physically, have physical contact, then you know that twin flame love making is definitely kundalini awakening. Sex, tantric, very much tantric. And it can easily be perceived as sex magic or love spells. But the fact of the matter is, you don't need a love spell. When you locked in like you locked in, like you locked in, honey, it's just that your soul is connecting to this individual. It's like no other on a physical and sensual level. And this person is feeling drawn to you. It's like they come into the light. You see how it's illumination around her? And he just feeling led to the light. I mean, what can we say? Y'all ain't see me dust off my shoulders, but okay, now y'all did. All right, so we just gonna clarify this quickly, and we gonna move on to the divine feminine that's having to embrace a soulmate. Okay. Okay, let's get another round for divine feminine that's coming into union with her masculine. Engagement, honey. Ooh, ain't you fancy, boo? Because if you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. Some of them is. They want this commitment. They want eternity because they see who you are to them now. They do. You know. They are no longer questioning if they should stay in a situation. Alright? You no longer have to chase this individual. So you can just relax and receive as divine feminine is intended to do, because this person is in a new phase. And they are ready to come forth with their growth and transformation and a changed mind. I keep getting that. Not only did you change this person's mind, but you changed their heart. You changed the way they think. You changed the way they know how to love. Okay? I keep getting that music soul, child. Teach me how to love. Twin flames, boo. Like I said, what's a soulmate to a twin flame? Not saying the soulmate ain't nothing, because they is very much so. But whoever this is, they could have just been thinking that this person was a soulmate for life. And they realized that you meant to have contract, 3333 I just saw. You meant to have contract with some people, and some people you meant to spend a lifetime with. And this person, they see you as their balance. They see you as their calm, their peace. They feel like you guys complement each other perfectly. Y'all, they can't be seduced back into that connection. They can't be. So maybe their ex recently tried to seduce them back and they turned it down, honey. They realized it. They like, no, thank you. You know? So the reason why this person may have still kept themselves at bay is because the money, they know that you deserve to be, you know, taken out on a town. They want to have a good time with you. You know, these are divine masculines that don't want to just come in, seduce you, lay you down, bed you, even though it could be very amazing and like no other. You know, these individuals want to show you a good time. And it was like, while they was going through all of that, They really couldn't, you know, take you out on these dates that they fantasized about taking you on. So again, when they come forth, they want to come correct, and they probably coming with flowers. They probably ready to open up your door and all of that, because I'm seeing all this chivalrous energy where they just know, like, okay, I know I really enjoy my divine feminine, but I want to show her that she much more than that to me. All right. And you are going to be shocked at the change that they come forth with. But it's literally because this person, they've had an epiphany like no other. All right. And I'm telling you, that solitude was needed. So a lot of you, it's like y'all just be waiting for the breakup to happen or whatever, you know, waiting for them to realize that they need to leave their karmic. But it ain't just about that. It's like processing what they need to process after that before they even come towards you. Because you don't want nobody when they fresh out of a relationship anyway. Let them cry. Let them purge that energy. Let them cleanse that energy. Because you also don't want that being passed on to you. Okay, so with the Grim Reaper in reverse, you might have thought that this was over. You might have been questioning if this person was coming back, and you will get your answers from this person. They will tell you a lot of, I don't know if they gonna tell you guys that they was experiencing money problems, because y'all know men be so proud when it comes down to their finances. But they are going to tell you some of the things that they experienced, which made it hard for them to receive the love that you was trying to give them, okay? All right, so let's get some messages for the divine feminine that is embracing a soulmate. What's coming in for love for the divine feminine that is embracing a soulmate rather than their twin flame divine masculine? Ooh, fun times. Yeah, I had a great time on my date last night, y'all. I can't even laugh. We'll talk about it in the group chat. Children. Oh, my God, y'all. Insecurities. Okay, so again, for those of us that's having to embrace a soulmate, you know, some insecurities could have been created with our divine masculine, because we did go through tumultuous things with our divine masculine, all right? We having to rebuild. So that's why Spirit is saying, live in the moment and have a good time with this soulmate that's coming in, all right? This person is very fun. They could be a fire sign or a water sign, or they can have a combination of both. This person wants kids, y'all. So I don't know what it is. For some of you, it's like you could have met this person during your high school years, your college years, or you could have even grown up with this individual, and they could be coming back around. But if not, this person want kids. They love kids, all right? Because I'm getting that multiple times. Some of y'all can have kids, but if you got older kids, this person might want kids, okay? For those of you that have young kids, like this person may be, you know, I mean, I know how it is as a mother, y'all, because y'all ain't bringing nobody straight around y'all kids dead ass. But, you know, this person may love children, and this person put you on a pedestal. They think you fine as wine. They love that silhouette, honey. I'm hearing silhouette challenge. Okay, but again, this person need to see you as a normal person. You know, I know you a divine being and all, girl. But honestly, sometimes one person putting the other on a pedestal too much can hurt the connection, okay? But I feel like you need it, because with these insecurities that was provided by other connections, divine feminine, you need somebody that's going to put you on a pedestal. And maybe Spirit is sending that in for you just so that you can recognize that some people are going to see the truth in your worth. You know, not everybody is going to be blinded to that fact, okay? So it could be a lot of childlike energy. I'm getting the sun from all of this and fun time. So you could absolutely be meeting a Leo. For some of you, or somebody with heavy Leo in a chart, this person, look, man, they don't care about nothing, because you already know that even though some of the divine masculines just completely just try to discard of the divine feminine in the past, like, not that we give a damn now, it's like, thanks for the favor, but you know, they still be trying to stop the divine feminine from moving forward and finding love, even though they opted out. All right, so this person is not going to be believing rumors. They not. It's like they realize that people gonna try to stop and block. And y'all know who coming to mind? Lori and Michael. How people be trying to talk about that girl like she wasn't supposed to date. Like, come on now. We all break up and get in new relationships. What's the big deal? Because she famous? or because she dating famous people. Because it don't make no sense. Like, if a relationship don't last, you just supposed to stay single forever. People be hating too much. So, once again, this is that same thing here. It's like, you know, people gonna be trying to bring rumors to this person, and they gonna be stopping them right in their tracks. Like, bro, I don't care about who she had before me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on the throne now, so please, you know, don't disturb. Do not disturb. So again, if you and this person is just like talking over the phone or just getting to know each other, this person is really dreaming about the first time that they can kiss them lips, honey. Them lips probably looking real succulent to them. But if not, then they daydreaming about y'all first kiss over and over and over again, okay? I feel like this person is dreaming about a new life with you, all right? Again, I'm going to beware. I'm going to warn some of y'all. Y'all new person want a child. Y'all soulmate wants a child, okay? I'm not going to lie. Childhood love, children, and new life is coming up. So again, just like women can get carried away with fantasies and thinking in the future, this can be somebody that's very new in your life. And of course, they may not be trying to implement, you know, getting you pregnant right now, but they could just be thinking like, oh, you know, just allowing themselves to get carried away with daydream. All right. So don't blame me, y'all. All right. This person is taking a leap. They're not going to wait. They're not afraid. They have no fear. This person is courageous, fun. They got a lot of childlike energy. They good with kids. They not listening to no insecure ass ex spreading rumors about you or trying to make you seem like, you know, trying to minimize your worth to them, all right? Because it is going to be people that's going to try to, like, stop this connection from happening because they don't want to see you happy, Divine Feminine, unfortunately. You could wish them all the happiness in the world, but they not going to want the same thing in return for you because all they doing is thinking about possession and ownership. And they thinking about a title that don't no longer matter because they chose a whole nother route. So let's see. Why is fun times here? Yeah, and this person can suddenly come into your life, you know, and transform things and just like bring light to your life. All right, y'all, because you guys are letting the hell go of this codependent, possessive connection. I keep getting you on my high. Yeah, this person is meant to come in and help heal the places of your heart that you didn't even know was broken. You definitely going to go to a next level of confidence with this person. And it could be because they put you on a pedestal, all right? Don't let somebody validation be your main validation, though. Validate yourself as well, Divine Feminine, all right? So it's nice to have somebody else celebrate you and adore you, but make sure you're feeling like that about yourself, too, so that if this person is removed from your life just as well as anybody else, that all of that confidence that you built up over time with this person doesn't leave with them. So why is childhood love here? Clock. Needs time, takes time. Yeah. So yeah, this person might come in talking about kids right away. And you like, look, let's just take our time. But damn, this person, when they not with you, y'all haven't kissed yet. So y'all probably like talked, went on a date, but this person is taking it slow as it pertains to like, I don't know, like trying to go in for the kill, all right? So yeah, they having a lot of thoughts before it even get to that point. But this person does have access to either photographs of you or your social media, and it's like when they away from you, they just missing you, looking at your pictures like, damn, how I get so lucky. And I'm just saying that because photographs is coming out on a pedestal, so this person can see you as very beautiful, ethereal, and photogenic, okay? And they love either the pictures you sent them or the pictures that they see online, all right? So once again, yeah, people might be trying to like, I don't know what people out here saying, Divine Feminine, but this person is making a choice not to listen to nobody from y'all past or listen to any anonymous fake profiles that just pop up in a DM trying to tell them about Divine Feminine. Because I feel like some of the Divine Masculine have been doing that, or they've been having people do that for them. You know, trying to make Divine Feminine look bad so that nobody would want them. And that's just freaking pathetic, yo. It's pathetic because they already got their love lives in play. And we wishing them well with that shit. Like, okay, have a nice life. Why is new life here? Yup, Cupid's arrow. Like I said, somebody is trying not to sabotage this by falling in love too quick. That could be you or that could be this person too. So just keep that in mind. Sabotage, rebuild, repetitive. Yeah, especially if you have the habit of like getting too emotionally attached. you know, or even the person that you with. If that, like, typically sabotage connections in the past, somebody is trying to slow it down. Like, I like you, period. They ain't about to come in here like, oh my God, I'm so in love. You know, you or them. Because I'm getting Cupid's arrow and Cupid in reverse. So it's like somebody trying not to be like deeming something love at first sight. Because maybe in the past, that has definitely, and I'm about to see 4444, definitely something that could have sabotaged connections in the past. Somebody's trying to take it slower, whether it's you or this person that's coming in for you. But guys, this is looking so beautiful. I'm so happy that not only is a lot of divine feminines rectifying things with their divine masculine this week, but those that are not are getting the opportunity to meet somebody that's going to be fun, exciting, and they crossing their fingers that they don't fall in love with you too quick. But you know, girl, kind of hard. All right. Well, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Join the Soul Tribe. And I'll check y'all divine, beautiful beings out on the next Divine Feminine reading. Peace.